Well, hello. Welcome back to Neptune Fish Tarot. My name is Alicia. I thought I'd do a reading for the week for everybody, the collective. We're about to come into a new moon on Tuesday. What is that? The 11th of May in the sign of Taurus. It's going to be at 21 degrees of Taurus, and so that means it's been 2 weeks since the full moon. Yeah. And that was in Scorpio, my goodness. A lot of heavy energies coming up, and I think we're still probably in a lot of them. Scorpio being ruled by the planet Pluto, so a lot of transformation going on at this time. We are coming up into eclipse season here shortly. That's not going to be until the end of May. What are we going to be like? Around the 25th, 26th. We will be in another full moon. That's going to be the full blood moon. Big energy there. But for this new moon, so here's the theme. Still, we're in a releasing. That's the theme. It's just been coming up. Release. I was drawn to pick these cards today, and you can just see the color scheme on them. They're like very pastel. They're very light. The message right now is self-care. A lot of pink, a lot of light blues. A lot of nurturing energy with this full moon. I meditated and asked specifically for the focus of this week's reading to be through the lens of this new moon. And so it's really kind of a nice message. I did pull out Matt Hughes. I love this ethereal tarot deck is probably my most favorite. I don't know. There's something in the artwork that really speaks to me. And also my other, equally favorite deck is this Wild Unknown. So I did clarify with it. And I had a really nice message here. I'll start with the overall energy, which is this Four of Pentacles. And this came up the other day as well. And I would say with this Four of Pentacles, I think we're just kind of holding on right now. I think that we're trying to maintain a sense of balance and a sense of equilibrium. We're in a focused inward sort of an energy, not in a putting outwards energy. I think there's a lot of things that we're all trying to determine, do we hold on or do we release? Do we hold on or do we release? And then the bottom of the clarifying deck, we had strength, right? And so I think there's a message in, just the overall reading here that it's going to be something to the effect of just hold on, hang on for a little while, be patient, dig down into the internal strength. I think that's a message that we're going to see again. I haven't really even spun it. I just put the cards down. I really haven't looked at them closely. So let's just get into the message. So the Wheel of Fortune is clarifying the Tower. Yeah. So that Tower, it's just been the Tower and the Tower and the Tower. We had that for the full moon. We continue to have that for the new moon, right? The wheel is turning. There's just like some major shakeup, right? Some major changes. This really can be physically showing up, like maybe we're changing jobs, maybe we're leaving partnerships, maybe it's just within us though, right? Like maybe it's just our own psychology, maybe it's our own internal workings here, but whatever it is, the wheel is turning. It's a culmination, and we do see here we had the Ten of Wands, and then it was clarified by the Ten of Cups, so tens being culmination, and with this Ten of Cups came out Judgment, right? So this is like a life review. That's what's kind of going on here. This is a major life review. It's really where we've kind of come to this place where we just need to lay down the burden, whatever it is. And what is at stake is our happiness, our Ten of Cups, right? We're probably in a place where whatever it is that's going to bring us happiness, it's changing. There are themes with Judgment that are going to, they're going to be like old themes, like things that maybe are just coming back around, you know, for reconsideration at this time. You may want to spend a little time with this new moon considering if, like, you know, maybe tweaking your plans moving forward, the things that we've kind of set off on, embarked on these new paths the last couple of months, because I know March was an extremely creative period of time, and then April we sort of saw ourselves taking first steps and hatching new plans, right? Really exciting. That was really exciting energy. And now we're deep in Taurus season, and there's some tweaking, I think, that needs to go on right now. Like, let's make sure that we're still approaching the path that we want to be on. If something isn't quite right, you know, now would be a great time to take a pause and to revisit that, and, you know, perhaps do some work, because here we see the Nine of Cups and the Ace. There it is. I like that. So yeah, like, let's define what it is. Aces are always new beginnings, which is beautiful because this is in fact a new moon, right? So I think, you know, again, it's what do we want to release? What do we want to embrace? And when we decide what we want to embrace, then it makes it a lot easier, a lot brighter, a lot more hopeful. We can, you know, grab on to that, and we should be able to feel pretty good about that inquiry, that decision. All right. So we do see that we got the Queen of Pentacles clarified by the Mother of Wands, which is a queen. So two queens. I'm gonna love that. That's great, right? So Queen of Pentacles is a divine feminine. Of course, so is the Queen of Wands. But so this is a receptive energy. This is about bringing into balance and harmony, attracting all of the energies that would allow us to show up in our lives, that would give us creative abilities to manifest abundance, to be successful. These are nurturing qualities, right? So again, and this was interesting because the word nurture came very strongly into my mind when I was sort of laying all the cards out. It was like nurturing, like we're nurturing ourselves. We're taking care of ourselves right now. We are building something at the moment. And you can see, I love the depiction on the Mother of Wands. It's like she is gestating those eggs. She is staying very, very close. And by the way, today's Mother's Day, so that's kind of cool. Happy Mother's Day. I think this is a perfect reading for Mother's Day, really. So this mother is working on her creation. She is bringing life with this Queen of Pentacles. So what are we bringing forth? What are desires? What would bring us happiness? What would bring us fulfillment? Because here we see the Father of Cups clarifying the world. So there's just a lot of love here, to be honest with you. We're coming, and this is directly under this 10 of Wands, and we have this world. Again, culmination of cycles. This is all about letting go, specifically things that are not harmonizing and they're not harmonizing with what brings us a love into our life. And this love, it's really an internal thing, right? The Father of Cups, this is the King. He is someone who is very emotionally balanced. He is someone who, being a king, I always say this with kings, right? They're very masterful. So you have a lot of feminine and masculine energy that wants to come in and be balanced. And so the inquiry is about letting go of things that they're just not bringing you results. They're not bringing you this Queen of Pentacles. There's a time when we have to put our energy out into the world, right? And there's a time when we have to reflect inward to make sure that we're getting what we need and what we want. So the question is, what is that? Because the very last card is the Five of Wands, clarified by the Five of Wands. Our energy is real scattered right now. This is conflict, and again, I believe that this is internal conflict. So whatever the conflict that's going on inside of us, it's going to be reflected outside of us, right? So this is how this works. If you find yourself being in a really tumultuous sort of relationship with your partner, with your employer, with your kids, with your friends, right? With family, with anybody. If you find yourself being sort of out of whack, just always in this conflicted energy, right? This is asking us to go within and to identify what it is within us. What are you holding on to? Maybe with this Judgment card, maybe this Judgment card needs to come out top. Okay. Maybe with this Judgment card, this is some old business that keeps coming through. That wants to come out, that wants to be addressed, that wants to be looked at. Because I feel like this Queen of Pentacles, like of all of this row, this Queen of Pentacles is she's like calling to me, right? Of all the queens, she's the one who's got it all. Like this is the one who has the lovely home and all the fine things, and she's got a solid relationship. She's got her kids, are all Everyone around her respects her. She's a wonderful hostess, right? Like, she's all of the, you can see the grapes, right? And in fact, is that Taurus or is that Aries? No, that's Taurus on her clasp. Okay, she's got her pentacle. She's very relaxed, right? Because she's got it all going on, and she is able to come to that place of peace and tranquility. You know, she's very peaceful. She doesn't have to try, you know, because she's grown her internal world to reflect out to her outer world. So where are we finding our energy is scattered? Where are we finding that we need to heal? What area of our life? And so I'm going to do these oracle cards. I got these brand new oracle cards called Divine Feather here. It's just, I love these cards. They're fantastic. So let's read this one. It came out, Hawk. Pay attention. A powerful message is being communicated to you now. And what I want to say about this is Mercury is in its home sign of Gemini right now. And Mercury is going to be going retrograde not too long from now. And so Mercury is going to be in the sign of Gemini until the end of June. It's a really, really long time. It's going to be there. And Gemini is all about communication, you guys. So, yeah, we're going to sit with Gemini and Mercury for a while. Pay attention to the messages that are being communicated to you now. Because we got the higher power and life energy. You know, in the higher power, that's just our connecting in to the internal connection that we have to source, right? These messages that come in are going to lead us, okay, to be able to manifest these things that we really want for ourselves. They're going to give us a message to be able to know, okay, what do I need to release? What do I need to let go of so that what I really want to be doing next, it can free me up to be able to go do that thing, right? Life energy. And I don't know if I can see this with this thing in the way. Let's get this out of here. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to, reveal anything in the shadows that need to be healed. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Tapping in, looking for the message. What is the message? Shine your light and reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. So, yeah, that's what I would think that's what this Judgment card is, right? Something is not, something needs to be shaken up, right? The tower that's coming down right now was not built on a solid foundation. And, you know, in this gestation with this Mother of Wands, right? There's an idea about birthing a new foundation, right? So the old one has to be released first so that the new one can can be built, can be brought into fruition. And lastly, love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. Sometimes when we go through this kind of dark energy, this shadowy work, right? It's easy to lose sight. Don't get confused. Don't get it twisted. Life is not happening to you. It's happening for you. Okay? It's your response to all these things as they unfold. That is up. It's up to you. It's up to me. Everything is for your highest good. So pay attention. A powerful message is being communicated to you right now. It was a good reading, you guys. All right, well, I hope everybody has a good week. Should be a burner. See y'all next time. Bye.